And we are back. Uh, Raiders franchise. In the last episode, we went ahead and we watched the Ravens game where, we kind of lost in very embarrassing fashion. We allowed them to drive down the field with little to no time, and yeah, it just wasn't really a good game by us. In our 2-minute drill on defense, but due to that loss, we have decided to make a move, as you can see in the right side. We have traded our backup running back, I should mention, Ezekiel Alford to the Cardinals for a fourth and we gave up a six, Ezekiel Alford and a six full, and we got a fourth. No, we could have gotten more to be honest, but that's what I felt like was fair. But we also bring Jerome Ford in as a free agent. Um, a guy who used to play for us. So I think that's a good move by us. I think that will allow, us to be good. I did want to bring Sergio Lowell in, but I don't know what happened to him. He's just not an option anymore. He's not available to re-sign. I mean, I can quickly scroll and show you guys, but unfortunately for him, I didn't see him or else I would have brought him back. He's not on the Ravens. So unless he's on a new team, which to be fair, I didn't check all the teams. I only checked the Ravens because I knew, that's where he signed in the offseason. But yeah, we're going to be playing the Rams. Well, we're going to be simming them, excuse me, which we can honestly just do right now. And then we're going to be hopping into the Chargers game. We win 21-18 against the Rams. We jump back up to 500, 3-3.
Film room.
Critical game this week. What are you seeing in the film? They cannot stop the pass. Their guys are underperforming right now, and we can play into that. Bounce the targets, keep them guessing, and they'll fall apart after a few drives. The confidence is not there for them. Do you agree? Yes, I trust you. All right, settle in. We need to talk strategy for this week's matchup. We want to go after their corners and get them in isolation. Keep pass to the outside where the rest of that defense can't help. About time you put the game in my hands, coach, says Demario Douglas, looking at what they got across. From me, it's no contest. I'm going to feast. We love that confidence. You'll have that opportunity if all goes to plan. As for the rest, this is still a team effort. We need a clean pocket and no mistakes. Play smart, and this win is ours. And we got a weekly strategy to go over quickly. Any injuries suffered, we're going to be without Kalen Robinson. He's been suffering an injury bug as of late, it looks like. This is now his second time this season getting injured. We'll see. Obviously, I don't really think he's going to be brought back. If you don't know, he is one of our impending free agents. We have yet to re-sign. Got 24 mil, so we could afford him. However, I just don't see a reason to. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys with. Sorry, I'm yawning so much. With Kalen Robinson, Max Crosby probably testing the market. Nakobe Dean probably testing. Wes Agnew, Carlos Santos, Darren Hall, Antonio Johnson's definitely testing. Jerome Ford, I mean, would take a lot for him to come back. Same with AJ Cole getting up there in age. It's really just Darren Hall and Wes Agnew I'm interested in. Maybe Carlos Santos, but not really willing to pay that much money for a backup. But anyway, without any more delay, we're going to hop into this one. We're going to put on some cool uniforms. Rock these. Bro, I'm telling you, their jerseys are the exact same. That's the one thing I don't like about this team, the Raiders, is their jerseys are literally the exact same. They don't have any little extra design to them. It took 6 minutes to hop into the game. I apologize. That retention rate is going to be tanked. Oh, let me quickly change this as well. Kick returner, we know who it is. We do not want him out there. One other thing, Jerome Ford is going to get the start over Davin Burks as running back 2. Turn up to the 35. There we go. Steelers win 27-20. They're off to a 5-1 start, having a great start to their season. 6-yard rush by Genty to start, followed by 3 yards to Genty. 9 yards to Genty. There's a first down. 4-yard rush by Rashad Jackson. 6-yard rush by Rashad Jackson. Picks up the first. 5 yards for Genty. 8 yards for Genty. Tui Pelotu with the sack. 8 yards to Besh. Burn 7. Penalty on Devontae Pitts is going to be an automatic first down. That's going to be a fatal penalty for them. Genty breaks a tackle en route to 7 yards, and Paulson injured on that play, the defensive guy for the Chargers. 2nd and 3, we go back to Genty, who's going to be tackled in the backfield. 3rd and 5 now, back at the 14.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards.
Looks like we're in a very scuffed 5 wide. But we zip it over, and it's dropped by Douglas.
Intended for DeMario Douglas. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
And we got to settle for a field goal in a drive that took pretty much half the quarter. Hampton's going to lose 3 yards and then gain 1 back, but 3rd and 12 still. Incomplete pass. They're going to go 3 and out. 70-yard punt, pinned at the 2. Great punt there. Cincinnati wins their game 32-13. I mentioned that because that's who we're going to be playing next episode, and it looks like we are going to be watching that. 92-yard receiving touchdown to Genty. He might have the most all-purpose yards this season, excluding quarterbacks, obviously, because, passing yards are very hard to compete with. 7 yards to Darren Becker. 7 yards to Chad Gibbs for the first. 12 yards to Gibbs. They pick it up with Gibbs and Herbert. 27 yards to Ladd McConkey. We'll bring up 1st and goal. Chiefs and Broncos playing each other. Chiefs 2 and 4. Broncos 4 and 2. Broncos taking the step up in the division. Obviously, last year they gave such a serious challenge for us. And that's complete to McConkey for a touchdown. Kyle Hamilton with good coverage, just An even better catch. 28-27 Texans win over Dolphins. But yeah, the Broncos, both games, we actually lost one to them. And then the other one we barely won. Was a really great series. I'm hoping it can, relive that magic. 8 yards for Genty for the first. Because they look like they're a good team now. 6 yards for Genty, then an incomplete pass. 3rd and 4. And it's going to be a punt. Pin at the 1, though. That's good. Incomplete. Kyle Hamilton knocks it away. Hampton rushes for 7. 3rd and 3. 7 is the J-Mo, Jameson Williams, if you don't know. 6 yards for Herbert. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 4. Crosby with the sack, and they're going to have to punt. 72-yard punt, followed by 13-yard return. 5-yard rush by Genty. 6 yards for Genty, first down. 3 yards for Davin Burks getting out there. We love to see that. Demario Douglas loses 2. 5-yard rush by Jackson, not going to be enough. We're going to punt. We're going to pin him at the 5. So A.J. Cole doing his best punting game. 8 yards to Adrian Falk, the tight end, to start. Hampton then loses 2, brings up 3rd and 4. Incomplete pass. They're going to punt, and we're going to go ahead and watch the rest of this half in a slow motion. I don't think we... No, we did hop into slow motion for a bit with us because... and the McConkey touchdown. 3:17 left in the half because that's why we're doing it. Good run. Guess who? That's newly acquired. Welcome back, Jerome Ford. 8-yard pickup there. He's rocking number 31 because 34 is taken. Don't ask me by who. I don't know. Rashad Jackson slides at the 38. First down. Slings it over the middle, complete up to the 48. Marco Fernandez. Down to 2-minute warning now. Zips it over. That's Besh, I believe. Maybe it was Harrington. It is Besh. Pick up a 6. Zips it over the middle again. Douglas up to the 31-yard line. First down. It's a gain of 11. That's another Raiders. 75 seconds left in the half. Handoff to Genty. Tries to get outside, unable to, only managing 2 there. 45 seconds now. We still have all our timeouts. Swing it. Complete to the 7-yard line. Timeout. Brock Bowers, the tight end. That will bring up 1st and goal. And we go to Genty, who's going to get stood at the 5. There is an injury timeout, which stops the clock. It's Paulson again. So that could be bad for the Chargers. He gets injured twice now. Great job there by the Chargers. Bring pressure. 3rd and goal now at the 6. Loss of a yard.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Take off. Ball's out. Are you kidding me? He was literally less than a yard away. Oh, I mean, look at that. Yeah, literally at the half-yard line when that ball comes out. And I'll probably do it for the half. I imagine they just run the ball once. I mean, if they think they can do something with 24 seconds, 2 timeouts, I mean, it's not impossible.
Herbert's pass incomplete from the contact. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the off chance that the computer's stupid and decides to throw it here, but, I mean, they're smart. They just run it.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and
Or who knows, maybe we can force a turnover. Or maybe we can actually just give them a chance. Oh my days.
It's a gain of 37. And the Chargers first down.
Just to think, if we don't take the time out there.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And they're well in field goal range now.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal.
All right, Zach Walker.
37-yard attempt.
Be good.
The kick is good.
Bro, that actually stings. If we don't take the time out, it's 10-7. And all at the half. Oh, I'm actually so stupid. We have the Texans beating the Dolphins 28-27. As it's a pass. Is that Nico Collins? It is CJ Stroud and Nico Collins. Panthers, Bengals. Don't remember the score of this, but I do remember the Bengals, won. (32-13). Finally, Patriots and Vikings. Patriots having a great start. Vikings looking to bounce back, and it's going to be a handoff. Gets bounced back, breaks another tackle, and gets absolutely walloped. Did they even score that play, or was that just a random highlight? Oh, that is the end zone. Barely gets in. The Vikings win that one. Looking at the rest of the league, it's Chiefs up 14-3 over the Broncos. We love to see that. Obviously, that was a big turning point this game. The fumble right at the 1 yard line. Genty, 163 yards. One-yard rush by Hampton. 22 yards to Adrian Falk. 7 yards to McConkey. Pass drop by Hampton. 12 yards to Darren Becker. It looked like the backup tight end there. Jacoby Dean says not today. Knocks that one away. Darren Becker then gets 3 yards. 3rd and 7. Penalty on Eddie Kirkland gives them an automatic first down. You've got to be kidding me. First and goal now at the 9-yard line. They call Hampton's number. Biddle able to wrap him up after only a pickup of 1.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Herbert completes to Jameson Williams up to the 4-yard line.
Complete to Jameson Williams. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now
3rd down, play action. Herbert pressure, complete, and it's a touchdown. Darren Becker, man. 17-10. Chargers lead. Incomplete pass by Rashad Jackson. Incomplete pass by Rashad Jackson. 8 yards to Bowers. Guess what? Not enough. We got a punt. 6-7 yards for a touchback. 6 yards to Jameson Williams. 8 yards to Jameson Williams. 11 yards to McConkey. Oh boy, we're about to go down 2 scores. 12 yards to Jameson Williams. Oh boy. Hampton loses 3. Might be the momentum stopper we needed. Nope, 11 yards to Hampton through the air. 3rd and 2. Penalty on the fullback. Maybe. 3rd and 12. Nope. 29 yards to Adrian Falk. Fuck's sake, guys. We're just letting them do whatever they want to us. We're going to drop the 3 and 4 on the year. This is outrageous. And our one win has come against the Rams, who are having an even worse down year than us. Well, maybe not, because going from Super Bowl, keeping pretty much your whole team, starter-wise, to this, almost intercepted by Hamilton.
Intended for number 17, incomplete. Kyle Hamilton was there defensively.
3rd and 10. Herbert. No way! No! No way! No! You're insane! Pass interference there? Well, it's Royster. Maybe it was Roy. Hold on. No. Where's Royster at? Oh, fuck off. Cry me a fucking river if that's pass interference. Well, guess who just earned themselves a fucking drive? Me. That is seriously one of the worst calls I've ever seen in this game.
Extra point is good. Makes the score Chargers 24, Raiders 10. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Darren Hall, the speedster. Unable to turn the edge, though. We're at the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ten yards there for Genty. He only has 81 rushing. I guess the others came. Well, he did have that 92-yard touchdown or whatever, receiving touchdown. Only going to manage 3 yards there. There's our guy Jerome Ford out there. Complete to Bowers. I love that play. We're going to probably stick in this formation, honestly. Best goes for 5. There's Fernandez up to the 34.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Get bent over some action. Injury timeout there. Oh my goodness, that's Paulston again. Dude, why is he still out there? And they are all over that run. Fans are not happy with that. I do not blame them. And Best is in for the touchdown. And it's complete to Rivers. Let's go, Rivers. I don't even remember his name. He does not play at all. Graham Rivers, our rookie.
That makes the score Chargers 24.
I earned a defensive drive too. I mean, seriously, yeah, you wanna do that kind of stuff? I'm here for it. No fumble, unfortunately.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
No gain there for Hampton. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And it's intercepted by Royster. There we go.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shh, you guys didn't see that. Dude, there was a window there. Of course it takes some Looney Tunes ass bounce, though. Why wouldn't it, man? This game actually just hates me sometimes. The bounce that play took, I mean... What a move by Douglas down to the 3-yard line, first and goal. One quarter left to play. Douglas dropped it again. That's your second touchdown you've dropped. And we get stood up with Genty.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
Douglas! No! No, 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 no! No! Douglas! No! 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 Oh my goodness!
Brings up fourth and goal.
Oh my goodness. Dude, I was about to lose my mind if he dropped that. Extra point good by Cardi. Good. They committed a penalty and I got a bit scared. Seven-yard rush by Herbert. Hampton loses 3. Third and 6. Penalty on them. Joey Alexander, third and 16. And they're going to have to punt. It's not a good one. Only 35 yards. Incomplete pass by Jackson. Incomplete pass by Jackson. Let's go for the 3-yard completion. No, let's go 3 attempts, 3 incompletions. That's going to help your completion percentage. Then at the 4, though. Matthew Border, fullback, rushes for 5. Incomplete pass by Herbert. 1-yard rush by Herbert. Then they're going to have to punt. A 5-yard rush by Genty. Incomplete pass by Jackson. 6 yards to Besh at the first down. Just barely 22 yards for Besh. 8 for Genty. 8 for Genty. 9 for Genty. Intercepted. 7 yards to Darren Becker. Incomplete pass by Herbert. Third and 3. Incomplete pass. 4th down. Do they punt? They do. Pinned at the 3-yard line. 97-yard touchdown by Genty. Rushing, that's going to put him over 100, over 200. Maybe. It'll be close. But we're up by 8, so they need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. We're gonna watch this in slow-mo, see if they're able to pull off a drive here. With how shit we were against the Ravens last game, I wouldn't pull it, even doubt it. As that's complete to the fullback, I want to say. It is Bullard. First down to the 41. Clock's ticking close to 3 minutes now. Hand off to Hampton. Nothing doing there. Gonna lose a yard. Chargers not in a rush. The only reason I would maybe be rushing if I was them is because you do have your free timeout. So if you do fail, there is a possibility. But first down to the 43, Adrian Falk. But contrary to that, if you hurry up and score, then the Raiders got a chance. But then again, as well, if you hurry up again, maybe we fail, and with those timeouts, you could get a chance. 2 minutes to go, nonetheless. A lot of possibilities here. There's only 3 ways it could end, though: a win, a loss, or overtime. Third and 3, that's incomplete. Fourth and 3. Herbert's just going to launch one up. And McConkey can't come down with it. And we're going to take over on downs. And a first down pretty much ends this game. And Genty up to the 44, pick up a 7, 2nd and 3. A first down does officially end the game now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And Rashad Jackson is going to be just shy. 3rd and 1.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Outside handoff to Genty. He's got the edge. First down to the 41, goes out of bounds, doesn't matter, we can still just kneel it out regardless.
15 yards on the play. And a Raider first down.
There it is. 32-24. We approve over 500. 4 and 3. Chargers fall to 2 and 5 on the year. As Jackson 16 for 29, 286, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rushing Genty 27 for 226 and a touchdown. Jackson 7 for 25. Touchdown, by the way, for Genty. Fumble for Jackson. Ford got a carry. Burke got a carry. Douglas got a carry. Receiving, leading the way in receptions is Besh, 6 for 72 and a touchdown. Douglas 3 for 39 and a touchdown. 3 for 42 for Bowers. 2 for 29. Fernandez 1 for 92 and a touchdown for Genty. Even Ben Tover got a catch for 12 yards. Sack allowed by Eddie Elliott. What else is new with him? Struggling as a rookie. 12 for Porter, tackles, 11 for Dean with 2 TFLs for Dean and Culp. No sacks. We do have an interception from Matt Royster. Kicking, perfect, only a 31-yarder, but hey, ain't gonna complain about perfection. Punting, 4 for 227, 56.7 average. Got a Super Bowl thing. Yay. We got the film room stuff to go over. When you have a mismatch in this league, you exploit it. No reason to overthink that is how you get in trouble. We rocked the team, and DeMario saw the same thing, a clear mismatch on the outside with our receivers. Douglas sold, man. Always a great thing when players and coach align. Makes it easy to lock in for the weekend. Obviously, nobody can complain about that result. It was well deserved. This one was for the fans. Listen, all right, you've been down us probably with this shaky start. But to that I say, we might be okay. Oh, I forgot to do the weekly recap. We can do it next week, right? We should still be able to do it. Worst comes to worst, it shows us, some games from this week, which I wouldn't complain about. After two drops on that same play situation, it goes for a touchdown for Douglas there. Saints, Steelers. We know this one ends with the Steelers winning, but both teams both starting out good. 4-1, 4-2. It's going to be the Steelers with Anthony Richardson. Wow, 27-20. So Richardson finally getting his shot in. He's making the most of it. Browns, Falcons. I actually don't know how this one ends. 4-2, 3-2. It's going to be an outside run. He gets the edge, cuts back inside, and nobody else in front of him, it looks like. 27-21, the Browns win that one. They jump to 5-2. Falcons fall down to 3-3. We do have a weekly award as well, so I imagine it's got to be Genty, right? Yeah. I mean, when you go for a combined 320-ish yards, just shy of it, 318, it looks like. It's kind of hard to argue against that. We'll do our national focus very quickly. It's going to be cornerback to replace the guy, Kalen Robinson. And we'll do our weekly strategy just because I like to know going into. Oops, what did I just open? Just because. Okay, sure. You know what? That's what I think is good. Like I said, I like to know who's injured going into the game. Kalen Robinson is back, but Caleb Rogers is out. All right. So the Bengals currently holding that number 6 seed at 5-2. They're third in their division, so a really good division for them. They'd honestly be tied for the lead, maybe even winning if they were, in ours. Meanwhile, we're holding down that 8 seed at 4-3, looking up at them, looking to, and it could very well come down to a tiebreaker between us and them. Obviously, the Bengals, very good offense. Joe Burrow, as you see, 500 more passing yards than second place in that. But then we look at rush yards, and this is with Genty missing a game as well. 300 more than second place. So, yeah, it should be a battle of, two very good offenses. We'll see which one is able to win. But that is for another episode, another time. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. In the next episode, we are obviously going to be watching this game. 5-2, 4-3 should be a fun one. With that, I say goodbye and hope you enjoyed.